Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emma and this is another week in my teacher life. I'm starting off the vlog in my car today. Don't really know why. It's like 7:15. I'm getting ready to leave. Honestly, I think I'm just stalling because I'm not in the mood to go to school. Hopefully it's going to be a great week. We are doing a lot of Thanksgiving stuff this week because Thanksgiving is next week. We do have school Monday and Tuesday. I know there are some schools that have the whole week off, which would be a dream, but we have school Monday, Tuesday. Hopefully it's going to be a good week. Thank you for all the encouragement from my vlog last week. I had so many DMs or comments of people just feeling the same way that I was feeling or encouraging me, and I just want to say how much I genuinely appreciate it if you took the time to comment or send me a message. You guys are just so sweet, and I wasn't, you know, asking for sympathy or asking for encouragement, but you gave it to me anyway. I was really just trying to be honest with where I was at, and there are so many of you that are with me, so just wanted to say thank you. I appreciate you watching my videos. I appreciate you supporting me, all that stuff. So just wanted to get that out there before we start the vlog. Also, before we start the vlog, if you are new here and you're not already subscribed, make sure that you subscribe. I am a second-year first grade teacher. I am due with my first baby girl in the middle of December. Also, make sure you go follow me on Instagram. It's also Elementary with Emma. I think that's about it. I think I'm done stalling. I think I need to go to school. I will check in with you at some point later today, let you know what we're doing today, because I have no idea what we're doing today. I also bought my kids some of their Christmas gifts, or part of their Christmas gift this weekend, and so I want to kind of put that together this week just so that it's ready in case I go into labor in the next couple weeks. And I will show you that, and yeah, let's go to school. Happy Monday. Give me some Thanksgiving foods that you heard in this story. Cookies, they said cookies, right? We're gonna go till you can't think of any more. You guys are forgetting my favorite Thanksgiving dish of all time. Here's another one. I think this might have been in this story, maybe it wasn't. Sweet potatoes. Have you ever had sweet potatoes? And then my favorite has a vegetable. It's a casserole, but it has a vegetable in it and it's green. Yes, green bean casserole. Have you had green bean casserole? Oh, that's my favorite of all time. I can't believe. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to make a Thanksgiving recipe book. What's a recipe? Yep, and then each of you is gonna go home with a book of all of our class recipes. It's gonna be really exciting. All right, I'm gonna read you all of the options. Think of a few that you really like. Are you necessarily gonna get your first choice? No. Nope, and if I have to just assign you a recipe, then I will. Let's start with apple pie. Raise your hand if you would like to write a recipe for apple pie. It's yours. What about sweet potatoes? Anyone run? All right, your sweet potatoes. Green bean casserole. Okay, good, thanks. No one wants to make my favorite dish of all time. All right, we got green bean casserole. Okay, it's actually the end of the day because this is the first chance I've had more than 2 seconds to sit down and talk to you. Our theme this week is Thanksgiving, something that I am doing this year that I did not do last year. We are doing a little recipe book this year. So this is our cover page. It's our first grade Thanksgiving recipe book. Basically, each kid is gonna have a recipe of a Thanksgiving food, and they are writing the recipe and illustrating it, and then we're gonna have one book where I put all the recipes together and I send it home with each of them of like all of the recipes combined, so like a class book. Which just, I will say this now, everything that I'm showing you I literally just made on PowerPoint. It's nothing fancy or that cute. First we read this book called This is the Turkey, and it talks about like all these different Thanksgiving foods that this family was making. And then I gave them this outline, which again I just made, it's not pretty, of their recipe, cook time, ingredients, and then the steps. And so after we read the book, we made a big list on the board of all of the Thanksgiving foods that we read about in the book. And then after that, we started brainstorming recipes or foods that we eat at Thanksgiving or could bring to Thanksgiving, things like that. And then after we had this list of like 20 different foods, I said we were going to make a recipe book. Kind of told them that they would each get assigned a food to bring to Thanksgiving and write a recipe for. And I kind of anticipated that part to go worse, like 5 people would want the same recipe, and obviously only one person gets one recipe, and it actually worked out really well. And then this was hard, and I think it's just because they're so young and they don't really understand. Like, I obviously didn't expect them to write a legit recipe. Like, that's the point, is that I wanted it to be funny and be like a 6-year-old wrote a recipe to cook a turkey or something. But a lot of them just wrote things that didn't really make sense in terms of like their 5 steps was like sugar, water. Like, you got to give me more, like more than that. Give me a sentence. And so what I did was I had them start working on math, and then I would pull them over one by one to read through their recipe with me. And then I made this template again on PowerPoint. So it just says their recipe for, and then this friend chose cheesecake. So they gave me their cook time was 50 minutes. Step 1, put 1 block of cheese in a bowl. Step 2, put some dough in the bowl. Step 3, get a spoon and stir. Step 4, cook in the oven for 50 minutes. Step 5, put a cherry on top. So I kind of had to like get that out of each kid and have them verbally tell me the steps, because written, it just was not happening and kids were getting really frustrated. So tomorrow they will add illustrations, and then I will make copies and put them all together, and we'll have a little class book. So that will be fun, hopefully. It's actually been a decently good day. It's beautiful outside, which is so nice. Sorry this day was so choppy and short, but I will see you tomorrow. Have that much to share this morning. I have a very long to-do list that I need to get started on, but I've kind of already showed you what we're doing today, because we are just adding to our recipe book today. The papers that I printed, they are just going to add illustrations today. So that is what we're going to do for writing. Oh, I have to give them their book of the month today. Let me go get it. They are getting How to Catch a Turkey for November. I'm sure they're gonna love it. So we're gonna do that, or like read that after we do our illustrations, and I will pass those out. The only other thing I wanted to show you this morning before I get busy is my student holiday gifts, because I shared on Instagram that I purchased something off of Amazon, and then a lot of people wanted me to share what I was doing. So I'm gonna make a post on Instagram, but I thought I would share here as well. Even though it is early-ish, I obviously will not be here for Christmas. So I'm trying to get them all made this week so that they're just in my closet, because I have it written in my plans like the last couple days before break for her to pass them out. They are not anything special, honestly. I feel like I did way more definitely last year. I just don't have the energy or the time this year to make this like elaborate gift. So it's very simple, but I know they're still gonna love everything that I've given them. So this is what their little gift bag is going to look like. So I will show you each thing that's inside, and I will link everything I can find. But I bet this cost me I have one bigger item. Last year it was a pair of gloves. This year it's the little pop-it keychains, which I've already had an extra, and I put one in my cool down spot, and within the hour everybody noticed it and was so intrigued by it. So I know they're gonna love it. So I could give them just the pop-it and they would be thrilled. Let me just turn you around and I'll show you everything. All right, so star of the show here are these pop-it keychains. These are so cute. They're the perfect size. They're little keychains, from Amazon. I will link them. They're actually linked already on my storefront or on my like to know it. So they were like 20 bucks for a pack of 20. So not bad. It's like $1 a kid. So it's just like if I went to the dollar store and got them a gift. And I know they're gonna be just obsessed with those. I just have these little goodie bags. These bookmarks I printed on cardstock. I give them these bookmarks for their birthday, like that has their name on it that they color, and they absolutely love them. So did one for Christmas. All of my students also celebrate Christmas, otherwise I would not have something that says Merry Christmas. They can color this, keep it as a bookmark. They really love these. These are a TPT product I will link. I got these free tags from TPT, so I will link these as well. Around Halloween, I got these little mini slimes from Target. Parents are probably gonna hate me for mini slime, but they're gonna be pumped about it. I also have a bunch of Christmas pencils that I've gotten from Target or the Dollar Tree over the last couple of years. So they're gonna get a Christmas pencil, which again, such a simple, very cheap thing. Like you can get a 20 pack for $1 from the Dollar Tree, but they freak over fun pencils. And then they'll also get a candy cane. So that's my Christmas holiday gifts for them this year. It's not like my best, but they're still gonna be excited about it. I'm going to start putting those together. I have a few already. We are gonna have a good Tuesday. We are. I'm speaking it into existence today. Story problem, we just listen. Alrighty, there are 7 flowers in Tanner's garden. Some more flowers bloom overnight, and now there are 14 flowers in the garden. How many bloomed overnight? Now grab your marker. Raise your hand if you hear an important number as I read. There are 7 flowers in Tanner's garden. What important number did you hear? 7. Good. Everybody write a 7 on your board for me. Awesome. Good. Write a 14 for me. Just like last time, write me the number sentence. So are we adding or subtracting? Don't tell me. Remember, write a box where your missing number goes and add your equal sign. Hide your board when you have your number sentence done. Don't solve it yet. Just hide your board. All right, 3, 2, 1. Show me your boards. How did you know that you needed to add? Right, if more flowers grew, does that mean we would add or subtract those flowers? Solve this for me and hide your board when you've solved it. Let's solve it by counting on. So, show me your counting fist, please. We are gonna start at what number? 7. And we're gonna add until we get to what number? 20. I will wait for everyone to be showing me they're ready to count on. Still waiting for a couple friends. Here we go. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. How many fingers do we have up? 7. Good job. You guys, we broke the Tuesday curse. We have had a great day. Thank the Lord. They have had so much energy, and I feel like I just want to sit in silence for a while. However, they've been on it. They've been productive. They've done their work. I feel like we have not had any like crazy events or outbursts or anything today. Let's see. We finished our class book, so they turned out adorable. This is the cover. Next page says recipes written by, and it has everybody's name. Then I have the table of contents, and it says like ham by Johnny, turkey by Billy. Then obviously all the recipes, and then the end, it says Happy Thanksgiving from Mrs. Jens's class, and I had each kid sign the back. Let's see which ones I can show you. Oh, like this one is so good. Her mashed potatoes. So they could either draw what it looks like at the end, they could draw each of the steps, they could draw them making it, they could draw their Thanksgiving meal eating it. So like this one, she decided to draw each step. So she made mac and cheese and she wanted to do each step. So there's that. This one, pumpkin pie. He is in the kitchen making his pumpkin pie. I also gave them their book of the month, How to Catch a Turkey. They were pumped. They love getting a book of the month. My favorite thing ever is I'll always like read it like a normal read aloud, have them at the carpet, and then I will just get up and grab a pack, like a stack of them, and pass them out like a surprise, and they get so excited. The best is when a kid's like, I really liked that book. And I go, I'm so glad to hear that. And then I pull out a book for everybody. And that's what happened today. A kid said, I loved that book, Mrs. Jens. And I was like, wow, great. Here you go. Then in math, we started a really hard concept of missing part in a word problem. So like Billy has 4 cats, some more cats came, and then he ended up with 10 cats. How many more cats came? So you're trying to find like the missing part, which we've done once before and it was a struggle. And today they crushed it. Like they did so great. And then we did this as a practice page, and that was the end of writing and math. The other thing I wanted to share really quick was this morning we started our daily journals. So we've been doing every Monday, we have a Monday journal. I wanted it all in one place to really see the progression over the whole year of their writing each week. Obviously some weeks we don't have school Monday or we don't do it, but like for the most part, it's the whole year every Monday. Days that we don't have counselor or library, we did our handwriting book. Well, on Friday last week, we completed the last letter of our handwriting book. So we now have a daily journal. So they just grabbed a journal today. I put a little star sticker in the corner because they have a couple journals. I prepped over the summer a file, which there's so many on TPT. I even have a couple. I just am very picky. I have a whole year of journal prompts that I prepped this summer. It took me forever, but I'm so glad I have it for my sub. I just pull up the writing prompt of the day, they write it. So I'll show you what that looks like. It didn't take me that long to make. It just was coming up with all the prompts, but there are so many products on TPT that you could find. So look it up on TPT for sure for better ones than mine, but I'll show you what I make. So I like this specifically, just like the layout, because I like that I want to always have the short date, I want the question, and then I want a starting sentence, and I'm specific about like what I want the starting sentence to be. So that's why I made my own rather than using what I had. So this was theirs today, and I just had to like introduce everything to them, and then they add an illustration. Yeah, and I think it went really, really well. It took a lot longer than normal. We did this last year. We didn't do handwriting or Monday journals. We did that every day. And like by, the second or third week, I just had to read the question and they were good. So I think hopefully before I go on leave, which that was the point of starting it now, but hopefully before I leave, they are in the rhythm and they get it. And then I have this big long file of the whole year. For my sub, she'll just pull up the date and project it, and it's done. So we started that today, which is exciting. I feel like we were working on that handwriting book forever because we've literally been working on it since like the second week of school. So it has been a great day, which is so nice because, Tuesdays just are never good, but today it's been great. Oh my gosh. It's a good day. It is Wednesday now. I just got to school and I got some Starbucks this morning to make this day great. If you have not had the iced sugar cookie almond milk latte, 50 out of 10. It's so good. Let me tell you really quickly what we're doing today, and then I have a long to-do list this morning, so I got here kind of early. Today is Wednesday. Wednesdays we have collaboration with admin at Plan, so I don't have my plan time today. A couple things I want to do today are make my recipe book copies, which is going to take a while, and then like put those together. And I also want to make all of my copies for my last week here, the week of the like I don't know what that week is, like 29th through the 3rd, I think it is, because next week is Thanksgiving break. So I'll only be here 2 days, like Monday and Tuesday, and I just don't expect to have that much time to make copies and get prepared for the following week. And like, I just want it to be done. So today, we're having a pretty chill day, and I actually kind of changed up what I originally had planned for today. We just have a lot of really fun stuff coming up this week and next week, and even like my last week is just all these fun activities. And I wanted to take a good amount of time to sit and have a conversation with my kids about leave and what that's going to look like. I did type up a letter that I'm going to send home next Monday to families and email it out, telling them like when I am planning to be gone, how long, when I'm returning, who my sub will be, her contact information, just trying to like ease their minds a little bit, give them some information ahead of time. So then I don't feel like I have to do that when I'm like gone in labor. I don't feel like I need to send a quick email. I have already sent home all the information. Yeah, so today I wanted to talk to my kids about it, see what questions they have, tell them who their sub's gonna be, tell them what to expect. So hopefully that conversation will go well. I don't just want to leave without talking about it, but I also don't know how to like address it really, so we'll see how that goes. Just to like give us something to do for writing, I just printed out a really basic like primary writing paper, and I'm gonna have them tell me what they think I should name a baby girl, which sounds very silly. It is. But they have been obsessed with her and what her name is going to be this whole school year. And they have told me almost every single day, like a new name. The top runners that have really stuck, like what they really call her, is applesauce. Peaches is another one. But I'm going to have them write me like a persuasive letter of why they think I should name my baby Peaches, or whatever they think I should name her. So I think that'll be really fun. I gotta talk about what persuasive writing is. I might read that persuasive book, I Want an Iguana, to like introduce it. Hopefully that will go well. I'm a little nervous about it, but we're working on doubles today, so we're gonna sing our double song and do some doubles, like just a worksheet about our doubles. I'm gonna go make all my copies, get my life together, and we're gonna have a good Wednesday. Literally sitting on the floor. This lighting is horrible. I apologize. I just need to like spread out and sit on the floor. So I don't really have that much to share with you about our day, honestly. I am really exhausted today, but it's been another good day, which is wonderful. Oh, so I talked with my kids today about my maternity leave, my sub, who she is, how long I'm gone. There were some tears. I could see there was a lot of anxiety built around it once they like really realized what was happening. I think from what I've heard from parents, there were some that have had anxieties about it, but I think talking about it today made some others like realize how long I'm gone. Definitely some tears, definitely some like, wait a minute, that's a long time. So I'm really glad I had that conversation, and I kind of told them like when my last day is, when I'll be back. If there is a day before that last day that I just don't show up, what does that mean, so that they're not shocked. And then to kind of make it a little bit more lighthearted, we wrote about what they think I should name her, because it's been a hot topic. And we came up with a big list. Baby unicorn, peaches and applesauce are always the winners. What else? Miss Jackson, which was apparently one of their cats' names. I think Mrs. Jen should name her baby Peaches because I love Peaches, the name. Not the fruit, the name. Rose. It's pretty. What does that say? Riausonue. Ryasonu? What? We did not write that on the board. That's hilarious. JJ. So that was really fun. And I'm really happy that I got to talk about it with them and just kind of like get that out there. And then my sub actually stopped in a little bit later, and she's gonna come tomorrow, and I'm gonna like show her everything and talk to her through everything, which is kind of crazy to me. All this is like, it's good, but it also is just making everything feel so real that it's happening so soon. In a week I'll be on Thanksgiving break, so it's a great day. I will see you tomorrow. This is our Thanksgiving recipe book, or our cookbook. So we're gonna look through it together, and then you get to take it home. First up, we have a recipe for turkey. All right, are you ready to hear a wonderful turkey recipe? Yeah. Here we go. For his turkey, his cook time is 100 minutes. 1, get dough. Step 2, shape the pie dough to look like a turkey. Step 3, put turkey bones into the dough. Step 4, add 22 cups of salt. Step 5, cook it in the oven for 100 minutes. Sound like a delicious turkey to me. Yeah. Step 4, put it on the table. Step 5, eat it. Sounds easy enough, right? Yeah. All right, next recipe. Recipe for stuffing. Her cook time is 100 minutes, so I hope you have lots of time. All right. Step 1, put chocolate in a bowl. This is some chocolate stuffing. Step 2, buy stuffing mix from the store. She took the easy way out. I don't blame her. I would too. Just buy it from the store, right? Step 3, add stuffing mix to the chocolate. Step 4, put sprinkles on top. Step 5, cook it in the oven for 100 minutes until it's burnt. It has to be burnt, apparently. All right. Happy Thursday. It is my plan time, which means it's basically the end of the day. The day's been fine. Not a bad day. What did we do today? I feel like it's been, like, nothing went wrong today. It's been a really good day, but it feels like the day's been like 30 hours long, and I'm ready to go to bed. It's like 3 p.m. You know, we made thankful turkeys today, which I already put mine away. I posted about it on Instagram, so I'll just put it here. I also gave them their cookbooks today. I finished those. I think I already showed you, but I finished those and passed them out, and I knew they would want to look through them, and so I kind of like allotted a little bit of time for that during writing, and I ended up, I wasn't planning on doing this. I was just gonna let them look through it, but they were so curious, and they really loved hearing their friends' recipes. So I went through, we read every single recipe by every single kid, and it was so fun. They loved it. Like, this is a tradition I can't wait to do every year now. I'm a little sad I didn't do it last year. I also posted about it on Instagram yesterday, I think, and I got great feedback. Like, so many people saved my post, and so many people really enjoyed the idea, which is great. If I can give you some ideas to use for yourself, that's the whole goal. Last night, one thing I wanted to share as well, I got in the mail when I got home. I got a couple of things. So we have read the What Should Danny Do series. They are my favorite. I think it's, yeah, it's on my bookshelf right now, which means we've read it recently. And they sent me a little Danny doll, and I decided to put him in my cool down spot because obviously I used that book kind of as a social emotional lesson about making good choices and, you know, how our choices have consequences for us and others. I decided to put him in my cool down spot just to kind of remind them, like, about choices and consequences, and we have the power to choose, all that kind of stuff. And I put it in there this morning and kind of forgot that I did it. And I had a kid within the hour say, oh my gosh, Danny's in our cool down spot, and they were so excited about it. And yeah, so I just wanted to say thank you. The authors of the What Should Danny Do book sent this to me for the holiday season, so just a little sweet gift, so thank you. I also received these from my Amazon wish list, which I'm so excited about. Just wanted to say thank you if you were the one that purchased me those. I always share about things that are purchased off my wish list on Instagram, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure to go follow me. My maternity sub is going to stop by after school today, and I will show her where everything is at. It's just like a nice little check off of my list, getting to talk to her today. So yeah, that's my day. end of the week. Feeling good. It's been a great week, which I really needed. Got lots to do. What's new? I feel like it's crunch time at this point. My little meeting with my maternity sub yesterday after school went great. It took way longer than I thought because there's just so many little things that you do every day that you don't really think about. Like yesterday, just as the day was going, I was taking notes on a little sticky note about little things that I did that I wanted to tell her about. And then she obviously had some questions, and it just like makes you realize how much you really do in a day. I feel like I'm good at any point. Like if something were to happen, she at least knows everything. Today, we have some fun stuff today. So we are doing one of my favorite Thanksgiving activities. Mine looks really bad, so don't judge me. But we are doing the turkey trouble, like turkey disguises. So we're gonna read turkey trouble, and then we're going to make a turkey disguise. Mine is literally so bad. I made it in like 2 seconds last year to have an example, and I didn't feel like remaking it this year, but it looks so stupid. And this player's not even there anymore. R.I.P. So I have like this turkey outline that I don't even know if that's who it's from. This is literally from like a whole different product, and I just used it for this. And then I printed I am not a turkey, I am a, like on PowerPoint. And then they have to like disguise the turkey so it doesn't get eaten on Thanksgiving. And I remember how creative and fun these were last year, so I'm really excited to see what they come up with this year. In math yesterday, we started adding 3 numbers together. Some of them got it like that. Some of them completely over their head, so we'll see how today goes. I might do some small groups, but it's gonna be a good Friday. All right, and then your final step, you will cut out, wait just a second, because I bet you know what your final step is. You're gonna cut out your, and glue it on top. Let's see if you can guess. I'll cover up my words. Let's see if you can guess what I tried to make mine. Are you ready? It's pretty extraordinary. What did I make mine?
A football player.
He's a football player. He's got his jersey, he's got his helmet. He's on the best team.
Your football's very good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you.
I can't even draw it.
Thank you. All right, I'm excited to see what your turkeys look like. Listen, y'all, the only thing I have to say is thank goodness it's Friday. If I had to have one chaotic day this week, I am so grateful it was today because it's Friday. Nothing can bring me down. I'm going out for a dinner with my team. Nothing can bring me down. But holy moly, you guys. It has been one of those days that you just look back and you're like, what the actual heck just happened? I did pull, I already have them in the hallway, but I pulled a couple of my favorite turkey disguises. We read Turkey Trouble, and they did their disguises, and they did so well. First favorite is a pig. Adorable. Look at that. And then the other favorite is a fox. I just thought this was so cute. And then math, we practiced adding 3 numbers, which went much better today. I kind of like reminded them, because yesterday I was looking through our worksheet and I noticed a lot of them would like circle the first 2 numbers and add them together, but then they would write that as their total. They wouldn't add the 3rd number. So we really talked about that today, and they did much better, and they remembered to add the 3rd number. Yeah, I have so much to do, so. Oh, goodness. I'm trying to get copies done. I was trying to get copies done before school, and I literally broke the copier. So that just like started my day. But this is in my mailbox, so somebody gave like everybody a red cup, like the reusable ones, which is wonderful because I did not go to Starbucks yesterday for one. So like, again, nothing can bring me down today. It's been a you know what show. What, nothing can bring me down because it's Friday. I'm gonna go ahead and end this week's vlog. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you are subscribed if you're not already, and leave me a comment down below. Tell me about how your week was or what you're doing for Thanksgiving. Do you work next week or this week? if you're watching it on Sunday. Do you have school this week? Do you have the whole week off? If you do, I'm so jealous. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.